No, football's back. Football's back. That's the important thing. So, hi. I'm going to try and actually film episodes this season. No excuses. I want to start off by informing everyone, in case you didn't know, that this is actually preseason week 2. Not preseason week 1. They count the Hall of Fame game as week 1. So welcome to week 2 of NFL preseason. To me, it's week 1. To me, it's we get to sit and watch football on TV. We get to watch players play. We might even get to watch starters play for a play or two tonight in 1 hour and 45 minutes, to be exact. That's it. So first up on the docket, we have the Indianapolis Colts and the Baltimore Ravens. They are playing in Baltimore. I'm sorry if you're a Colts fan. I'm just kidding. I'm not sorry you're a Colts fan. You're probably really excited to see AR5 actually play a football game. So AR is going to be playing tonight. Daniel Jones will be playing in week 3. It's week 2. Week 3 next week. Quarterback competition stands strong. I know we've all heard that AR5 is doing great. He's slinging balls everywhere. He's just slinging his balls. But remains to be seen if the intangibles are there, right? Is he a leader? Is he going to tap out at 3rd and goal? Are we going to do that? I hope not. I really hope he doesn't do that for everyone's sake. Like I said, I'm in a family full of Colts fans, so, my heart goes out to all of you. I really hope that he does well this year. Also, Daniel Jones was showing up at Pacers games. So, is he an indie boy? Is he a corn boy? Does he love some cows and some corn? Is this his brand new calling? Was he just not into the New York vibe? You never know. The NFL is a magical place. Magic literally happens in front of your eyes. This might be the dawning of a new day for Daniel Jones. You just don't know. And that's what the exciting is. That's what the tantalizing excitement leading up to the next hour. If you aren't excited to watch football today, I used to say, I don't even watch preseason. How can you not? I watched quarterback on Netflix 12 times. I rewatched the first season, and I rewatched receiver, and I rewatched the new quarterback season 12 times. I'm sure. Just to pretend, just to be like, brain, it's okay. Football exists. It's okay. It's been a long summer, but it's here. It's here now. So the Colts lost Ryan Kelly, so we're going to have some competition for center. They have a rookie center, and they have a 6-year veteran center. When I hear that, I hear, okay, that means this rookie's a dog. Because you'd think in your head, there's no competition. And I get it. I get that there's these nuanced things about positions and the NFL, and just because he's played in the NFL for 6 years doesn't mean that he's better. I get that. But in my head, I'm like, all right, this rookie's a dog. He just needs to learn how to lead. He needs to learn how to be that glue guy. And then, welcome to the big show, boys. You're the center for the Indianapolis Colts. Good for him. Obviously, I don't think we need to say that Ryan Kelly has left huge shoes to fill. Huge. As far as the Ravens go, I'm excited to see John Harbaugh. I think the Ravens camp is typically pretty quiet. I'm not a Ravens fan, so it's not like I'm hearing things out of there every day either. I wouldn't say we've heard anything spectacular. I wouldn't assume that they're going to play a ton of their starters. I would love it if everybody kind of just hopped in the back of the pickup truck that says, hey, let's start week 1 of the actual season having already played 3 weeks of preseason. Because that's almost like what it's for. We have preseason practice, we have practices together where teams practice together, right? So there's a push where people understand that it is valuable to get reps in with an opposing team, not just your defense, right? So why don't we use it? And I understand, we pay these people, $100 million a second. What if they snap their 2 legs in half? I understand. I feel like that's a risk you take no matter what, right? These are football players, and you are putting them in these situations in the season. And it does happen. Nick Chubb, Chris Godwin, anybody else who broke their leg. Literally, shit happens. And I get it. I get in some ways we've just put preseason in this bucket where it's like, it doesn't matter. We don't want anybody to get hurt. We're just going to, let some guys make the team, let them vie for some spots on a practice roster or the actual roster or whatever. And I get that. I get that you need that too. But why is preseason the place to do that? More so than the people who are actually going to be vying for a Lombardi trophy until February. I'm going to step down off of my soapbox. Yeah, I think that we won't see anything incredibly shocking out of the Ravens. I think that we'll be more interested in what's happening on the Colts side just because they've been in the forefront of, the quarterback competition and the center and, Next, at 7:30 tonight, we have the Cincinnati Bengals playing the reigning Super Bowl champs, Philadelphia Eagles. Go Birds. I think that the Bengals, for me, are the prime team that should jump in the aforementioned truck of let's play in the preseason, because 2021 was the last time that they had a 1-0 record. Okay. We're losing. What's the normal story for the Bengals? They start so slow. Yeah, they do, because they don't play preseason. Let's play preseason. Joe Burrow, it's his fifth year? He understands. It seems like he's starting to get an understanding of how not to get injured. Last year was great. He was wonderful. And if your whole offseason goal was to get a line to protect him, let's see if that actually works in the preseason. And you could even say hey, the Eagles are probably actually trying to protect people, so the risk of our team actually getting that hurt might be lower. I mean, Jordan Mailata is probably not going to be there fucking ramming people over. So why not? Test out the D-line. Test out our defensive coordinator. Let's test out the O-line. Let's test out these boys and how they're going to protect Joe Burrow. And then on the other flip side, let's test out Shamar Stewart. I hope that he plays. I really wish him well, and I hope that he does well. Him doing well, just because I live in Cincinnati. This is the only reason I have thoughts. Him doing well makes me nervous for Trey Hendrickson, and I know that seems like a very dramatic take. And it kind of is, but at the same time, it kind of isn't. They haven't paid him yet, right? And who's to say that if Shamar Stewart doesn't do amazing, lights out, that they're not well, we have him, and if you don't want to take what we're offering you, we have one already. Who knows? But they'll be having competition essentially for second string quarterback or backup quarterback position in Cincinnati. So we have Jake Browning, who played 12 games. He had 7 starts when Joe Burrow hurt his hand. He threw for 12 touchdowns. What was his record? 1,936 passing yards, 70.4% completion rate. I mean, in my head, I'm we've seen him do it. He's always prepared. He was our backup last year. There you go, Jake. But I know the way that the NFL works. You just have to give people their due diligence. What if you have Joe Burrow as your quarterback? And what if you have Jake Browning? And then what if this other guy is just even better than Jake Browning? So you have good, better, the bestest. I mean, I get it. In my head, I get it. You have to give people a chance. You never know with sports, how people are going to perform and how people are going to react. So, hats off. Good luck to everyone. And then finally, at 10 p.m., yes, you read that right, 10 p.m. Eastern time, we have a game starting between Las Vegas Raiders and the Seattle Seahawks. I'm going to let that sink in, because if you know football, that means that Pete Carroll is going into his old house. A dog. If it were me, full on petty. I'm going full on petty. I'm going full on, I'm going to show you what you missed out on by letting me go. I don't know if the way that Pete Carroll left the Seahawks was good or not. I think whatever the media says, I automatically want to assume the opposite and then land myself somewhere in the middle. But then I really just want to ask him personally, give me the entire story, how it happened for you. Why are you not playing for the Raiders? Was that intentional? It has been 578 days since this man has been on an NFL field coaching an actual NFL game against an opposing team. Okay? Like, yes, he's been coaching. He's been there at practice, but like this is it. 578 days. And he's back. A spry 74-year-old. I mean, he might as well be 38. Let's go, Pete Carroll. I mean, show them what you got. Show them what you've got. And I also, on that note, I also want to know, and you guys can tell me your opinion. I want to know the fact that he has his quarterback back, him and Geno Smith. They played together for 5 years, 7 years, 5 years, a set amount of years. They had some success. Is their relationship creating culture? Is their relationship showing people the bar that the Raiders want to set? Because the Raiders have to figure it out. I have been an avid football fan for an embarrassingly short amount of time, so I never got to see the Raiders be like the Raiders. And going on the embarrassing short of time, like I know that the Raiders are like this mean, tear 'em up, fucking punch you right in your goddamn face team. And like, where you been? Where you been? I am rooting for them to be better. Like, I want them to at least find their personality back, right? And I know that we're talking about Pete Carroll and Geno Smith. To me, that's not like, ooh, fucking dogs. But maybe that comes with just being at the Raiders, and then the relationship creates the culture where they're all playing for the right reasons now. And the Raiders can do something with this season. Automatically, like, what do you think of when you think of the Raiders? I automatically go, Max Crosby, he scares me. Like, you go, man. Like, he's gonna literally squash you like a pancake. He's not gonna be playing, obviously. Like, what? Max Crosby needs to practice? No, thank you. And they're playing the Seattle Seahawks, which for me, I am automatically go, okay, Sam Darnold. End of last season, number one story is, are the Vikings going to fuck Sam Darnold? Or are they going to let him go and see what he can go get? Right? So there was even talk about, hey, the Vikings can technically franchise tag him twice, which means he's getting paid $25 and having to go out there and sling footballs, which, like, part of you goes, okay. Or, you know, he went out and Seattle's paid him. He has the opportunity to show the world what he actually has. And I think that there's people who are rooting for him, and then there's maybe people who have the same position as me, which is that was all Kevin O'Connell. That was all the Vikings. Because I kept saying last year, I said they make it to the playoffs, which they were heading towards, right? We all knew. He's going to choke. Pressure gets high, he's going to choke. Even with Kevin O'Connell and all the boys over there. And what happened? He choked. And I think that having Kevin O'Connell behind him, having, you know, the Hawkinson, the Addison, the Jets, the Jones, Aaron Jones, and I hope that that wasn't him peaking. I hope that he learned something and took it and takes it to Seattle. I'm really rooting for him. I'm probably not even going to see him play, so it's pointless for us to be talking about it right now. But when I think of the Seahawks, that's what I think of. What a beautiful time. I mean, we have football from right now until February. I mean, we have nothing else to worry about now. It's just football.